Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for June 24th through July 6th. June 24th to 28th. This is what we're expecting here. We have a ridge over the Eastern Pacific, trough over the west, and we have a trough here over the northeast. And you can see a little bit of a ridge over the southeast. This trough will gradually give way to this ridge as it builds across the eastern U.S. And we'll go through that. I'll show you what I mean. You're looking at the GFS, and then I go to the period. We go to the 28th. You see this trough lifts out. We have a ridge here, fairly flat ridge at that point. And we look at the rest of the models. They're pretty good agreement. Now, also during this period, during Monday and Tuesday, rain will be moving through the northeast. You can see right here with this low moving into Canada. It will be a warm front moving north. And we'll have rain and storms. This is the European. This is GFS. And then we go further into the period. You can see now we have the cold front moving through. So we'll have rain there. In the northwest, we'll experience showers from an upper low. And the system will also bring June snows to higher elevations of the northern plains and the upper Great Lakes. And we'll see, you can see right here, this is 8 p.m. Sunday. You can see a little bit of snow here. And I'm going through the maps here. This is GFS. Then we look at the European. Go back to the GFS. Well, there's a chance of this occurring across from the northern plains to the upper Great Lakes. And there's a potential for rain along the Gulf Coast by Friday as a weak upper level disturbance shifts west from Florida, possibly providing an onshore flow. And we'll go to Friday, see what I mean here. We have a low here in the Gulf. And that's at 2 a.m. Friday. Then we look at the European. So the European is kind of similar, although it has a low, the GFS is low over the southeast. And then we'll go further into Friday and into Saturday. You see, you get the idea. Okay, now the period for June 27th through July 1st. Oops. A trough is forecast to the west, and a trough lifts out and replaced in the east and replaced by a ridge. And we go to July 1st. You can see we have a broad ridge across the southern U.S., and this kind of encompasses parts of the west. We have a trough here that kind of lifts out too. It starts out in the west, but then starts to lift out. You can see here's a trough. Then that starts lifting out, and we have a ridge here. Look at the rest of the models. And then as we come to the end of the period, you see that trough is more like over the northeast, but we still have above normal heights here. Broad ridge across the southern U.S. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees above normal. And above normal temperatures are forecast for this region. And below normal temperatures forecast for this region. And the forecast anomalies will be near 4 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for above normal precipitation here, and I'm calling for the probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. Below normal precipitation here, and the probability, and for the parts of the northwest, the probability of occurrence is 35%. Then as we get to the end of this forecast, this is for July 2nd to the 6th. And then we can see here we have a ridge across southern and the western U.S. And we have a weak trough here over the northeast. Models are showing differences in the strength of this trough, but they all show some kind of a trough one way or another. So this is a GFS ensembles, European ensembles, and the NAEFS. Let me see if I can go further into the period. This is the 6. GFS ensembles, European, and then the NAEFS is more flatter. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting generally above normal temperatures for much of the nation, especially from the plains to the Pacific coast. And I'm forecasting numbers of 2 to 4 degrees above normal, near normal elsewhere. And for precipitation, calling for near to below normal precipitation for a majority of the nation. Probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for June 24th through July 6th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.